morning, everyone. Today, we will be doing the poem Rain on the Roof by Kinney. This is from the book Beehive of class 9. The title of the poem, Rain on the Roof, suggests that the poem is about the rain. The poet is telling us about the memories he has of the rain. The sound of the raindrops falling on the roof of his house brings back sweet memories of the past. Here is the poem on the left side, and on the right side is the explanation. As I read each stanza, I will explain along with it. The poetic devices will be done at the end of the poem. So let us start with the poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. The poet says that when the moisture-laden clouds, here humid means moisture-laden, that is full of moisture. So when the moisture-laden clouds hover around, move around in the sky over all the starry spheres. Now when the clouds come, they cover the starry areas and the stars get hidden behind these moisture-laden clouds. So when this happens, at that time, the sad darkness of the night seems to weep. The raindrops seem to be like tears falling from the sky. The poet here compares the raindrop to tears. He adds that it is like a blessing to lie on the bed with his pillow in his room. Cottage chamber means a bedroom. And so he says it is a bliss or a blessing to lie with his pillow in his room and listen to the patter sound made by raindrops falling on the roof. So here we see that the poet is lying on the bed. There are dark clouds in the sky. The humidity is high and it lingers below the dark sky and shimmering stars. The melancholy of darkness, melancholy means sadness of darkness, is erased by the light rain. The poet listens to the patter of the raindrops falling on the roof of his cottage. The poet experiences perfect happiness, lying comfortably in his cozy bed with his head pressed against a soft pillow, listening to the rain's music. Stanza 2. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. In the second stanza, the poet here expresses his feelings when he hears the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his house. He says that every tinkle on the shingles, what is shingles? The elevated wooden tiles that is there on the roof of his house, as you can see in the picture. He says that every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Whenever he hears rain falling on the rooftop, the sound echoes in his heart and he has many imaginations. He fancies. Fancies means to imagine things. He recollects many memories of the past which weave a yarn in his imagination. So he says that as he listens to the patter of the rain upon the roof, he has many new dreams in his mind. And the memories of the past come back in the form of dreams. So the poet says that every short, light, ringing sound of raindrops falling on the tiled roof of his cottage brings 1,000 thoughts to his mind. Each drop finds an echo in his heart. They seem to spin a yarn of fanciful memories, some sweet and some sad ones. Stanza 3. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So here, the poet introduces his mother to us. As he had told in the previous stanza that the rain brings memories of the past, it is the memory of his mother who is no longer alive. In the past, she used to love him a lot. She used to consider him a darling. And she would let him sleep till daybreak and have sweet dreams. The poet can still feel that his mother is looking at him as he listens to the song made by the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his room. The sound of the rain makes him correlate his past with his present. The repetitive use of the words to the patter emphasizes the fact that whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past and he is reminded of his mother. Such a beautiful poem this was. So in the last stanza he says that as he lay in his bed listening to the patter of the raindrops, he remembers his childhood days when his mother looked at him fondly before he would fall asleep, leaving him and his siblings are the brothers and sisters, to dream till morning. She never disturbed them. He continues to listen to the sound of raindrops falling lightly on the roof of his country cottage and is lost in the thoughts of his mother. This was a beautiful poem and it has got a beautiful theme. Let us see what the theme is. The theme of the poem is the healing power of the rain. The musical sound of the raindrops falling on the rooftops at night has the ability to revive sweet memories and rouse fancies in an otherwise busy mind. The rain thus soothes and comforts an overworked mind by taking it back to its lovely past. So rightly said, rain has got healing power. The overworked mind gets a soothing effect. So beautifully written by Kinney. Now let us do the poetic devices. We'll start with alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of a consonant sound in two or more consecutive words. I have written all of them. If in case I have missed any, you know how to do it. So let us see. Humid Hoover has got H sound repeating. Starry Spheres has got S sound repeating. Press pillow has got P sound repeating. Lie, listening, has got L sound repeating. Busy being has got B repeating. There and thread has got TH, the sound repeating. Rain, roof, R sound is repeating. Memory, my mother, M. So M sound is repeating. Darling, dreamers, D is repeating. Feel fond, F sound is repeating. The second poetic device is onomatopoeia, and as we all know, this is the use of sound words to create a dramatic effect and auditory imaginary. And in the poem we have two words, that is patter and tinkle. These are the sound words. They are sounds made by the raindrops falling on the rooftop. The third poetic device is personification. Personification is used when we treat a non-living thing as a living being. Now here, darkness has been personified when we say that it is melancholy. Now darkness cannot be sad or melancholy, so it has been regarded as a person. And in the same way we have the word recollection. This has been personified because the poet says that recollections weave dreams. So how can people weave dreams, people weave yarns? How can recollection do it? So this word is a personification. The fourth poetic device is transferred epithet. Transferred epithet is the use of an adjective with a noun when it refers to some other noun. Dreamy fancies. It does not mean that fancies are dreamy, but refers to the people who have dreams. So this is a transferred epithet because it is referring to the people, but it is written as dreamy fancies. So it is transferring the dreamy adjective to the people. In melancholy darkness, the darkness is not actually melancholy, but it refers to the people, to the sad people here. The next poetic device is imagery. Imagery is using of vivid and expressive language to evoke pictures or feelings. And the poet has used many of them. Let us see. Melancholy, darkness, rainy tears, starry spheres. All these phrases are such that they create a picture in the mind of the reader. Next poetic device is repetition. Repetition in poetry is used to emphasize or stress on something. In the poem, listening to the patter, listen to the patter has been repeated again and again to stress on the poets listening to these sound words. The next poetic device is the rhyme scheme. It is the same rhyme scheme follows in the whole poem. It is a regular rhyme scheme, and in this poem we have the rhyme scheme as A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. Video, and please go back, see the video again and again. Read the poem by Kinney. It's a beautiful poem. If you have any problem, you can put it in my comment section. I'll definitely answer back your queries. If you have still not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and also press the bell icon for the latest notifications. Do take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.